My friends call me Fitzy, and I think I might be an alcoholic. It's been 5 seconds since my last drink, which is a personal best for me, and yeah, I'm finding it hard. I've been using these comedy gigs as an alternative for AA meetings, because I like to talk about my problems, but I'm just way too fucking vain to stay anonymous. Especially about drinking stories. I mean, what's the fucking point if you're not going to tell people the stories? What's the point? I went to a relay meeting once, and I just found it really fucking confusing. Like at the start, they told us alcohol is never the answer, and then at the end, they asked us, "So what should you stay away from?" I was just like, child pornography? I mean, I presume that's something you should stay away from. I hope you all stay away from it. Also, you can drink at these, so that's another reason why I use them as an alternative to aims. But we don't really talk about alcoholism as a thing much in Ireland. I mean, we drink a lot, but we don't categorise people as alcoholics the same way they do in other countries. Like in America, you hear people say things like, will you have a drink, Jim? And someone will be like, oh no, Jim can't have a drink. Jim's an alcoholic. But here in Ireland, you'd be like, is Jim an alcoholic? Like, Jim? I don't think so. I mean, he's drinking 24/7. He's currently pissing on a cat with whiskey in one hand and Dutch Gold in the other. I wouldn't call him an alcoholic. So the drink's just one of my problems. I've got many. One of the other main ones is that I'm epileptic. I have epilepsy. It's just a cruel joke that my name also happens to be Fitzy. But I don't mind having epilepsy. It's not the worst thing. I mean, nothing will get you out of an awkward situation better than a good old seizure. I'll always remember my first one. Well, actually I won't, because it was a seizure. But it happened in 6th class, and we were doing maths, and I was always shit at maths. And the teacher had written the equation up on the board, and I was just sitting there just like, don't pick me, don't pick me, don't pick me. And she called my name, and I was like, fuck. And I had to go up to the board, and I was just walking up like, how the fuck am I going to get out of this one? Next thing I knew, I was sitting in the middle of the classroom, surrounded by everyone. The teacher was having a panic attack, and I was just like, well, I don't know what I did, but it clearly worked. Didn't work out as well when I had one during my driving test. May she rest in peace. Failed that one. But yeah, it's non-photosensitive epilepsy, so you may continue with your flash photography. You would have actually found out I'm photogenic as opposed to photosensitive if you'd taken a picture. But the thing with epilepsy is you always just have to let people know beforehand, because you can really fucking freak them out if you have one when they don't know what the fuck's going on. Like I moved in with a couple of guys one time, and on my very first night we were all just sitting on the couch, and then suddenly I just started going, Tuesday, I'm Tuesday, and they were fucking terrified, especially because it was a Friday. But I learned my lesson from that. So when I moved in with the next bunch, I gathered them all in the sitting room after a couple of days, and I sat them down and said, look guys, there's something I got to tell you. Apparently they all thought I was going to say I was gay. I don't know why. That's not a joke. I'm still just trying to figure it out, but that's what they thought. And I sat them down and I was like, no, look guys, I got to tell you, I'm epileptic. And they were like, oh, okay, cool. What's that? And I explained to them, I said, I have seizures, it's non-photosensitive, so, you see me freaking out in the disco, that's not a seizure, that's just the way I dance. And they were grand with it. They were just like, yeah, we understand, that's cool. And I was like, do you have any questions? And they were just like, so non-photosensitive, so lights don't affect you, flashing lights don't affect you. And I was like, that's right. And then one of the girls went over to the light switch, and she went, so it's okay if I do this? And she went, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. And technically it was okay. And medically it was okay. But personally, I didn't appreciate it. So just to let her know what I made of the situation, I just looked at her and went, and she got the fucking message. Thank you guys.